Alright, guys. I'm Hurricane Haley and back with another creepypasta. This one, the Tails doll curse. Suggested by my friend and fellow YouTuber, Tank Griffin. I don't know if I've ever read this one before, but he suggested it and said it's good, so I'm trusting you on that, Tank. And as always, all credit for the story goes to the author, which appears to be named Storyteller on this article, so without further ado, let's get on with reading The Tails Doll Curse. Ever played Sonic R? Possibly a small percent of you have heard of the Tails doll. Here's one of the stories I have heard of from my close friend. A man came home from work with a gift for his son. He had picked up a new video game for him, Sonic R. It was a racing game, and when he gave his son the gift, he was so excited to get it and play it right away. That night, he played the game with his son, and they had a great time. A couple of days later, the boy was almost finished with the game. His dad was there in his room when he beat the last boss, and he roared in excitement. When he finally did, he smiled and asked him how he liked the game as he watched the credits screen. What's that?" he asked the boy when the Tails doll appeared on the screen. The boy said it was the Tails doll. That was all he knew. He told his son it was time for bed. During the night, the curious father went into the boy's room and turned on the TV very quietly to play the game for himself. He noticed that he now had the option to play as Tails doll. He chose him to tag up with some of the game. The game was fun until he tagged him up with Sonic. The screen went black when the game system shut itself down. The man decided it was time for him to go to sleep, since he had to work in the morning, so he crept out of his son's room and went to lay in bed with his wife. At around 2 a.m., he woke up when he heard thumps on his door. He assumed it was his son getting up to ask him to get something. He told the boy to stop, go back to bed. The thumping kept happening, and at one point, he noticed a little shadow come in front of the door. Tails kept popping into his head. He got out of bed and slowly opened the door. Then he heard someone say this very softly, "You are coming with me, forever." It was a doll, an evil, blood-covered, possessed little doll. It was the doll from the game. It had to be. And then here's another version. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who lived in California and loved to play the Sonic R video game on the Sega Saturn console. Apparently, the game was cursed. He had unlocked Tails doll in the game. He played a game mode called Tag Race and used Tails doll to tag Tails, Metal Sonic, Metal Knuckles, and Super Sonic. That night, his TV froze and he saw Tails doll on the screen, going back and forth. He jumped out and killed the poor little kid. How to do the Tails doll curse. Yeah, I'm not going to read that part, but if you're interested, I'll show that on the screen for you. Okay, that's been 2 versions of the Tails doll curse. And this has been Hurricane Haley. Now, like I said before, this was suggested by my friend and fellow YouTuber Tank Griffin, so please, visit his channel. Give him some love. Credit to the authors, as always. And like, comment, subscribe. Comment or message me more to read. Please, please, please. This has been yet another creepypasta reading with Hurricane Haley. I am